one of the biggest things. I would never. I'm gonna be honest with you. I would have never expected. I would have never expected this to happen. But let me see. Let me see if I can find it here real quick. From fucking Hololive, one of the big girls or so from Hololive is graduating. And I thought that was the most craziest thing I've ever seen in my entire life, to be honest. I would have never expected that ever. And like, I never expected, I don't know. I just kind of like never expected one of the big VTubers to graduate or so. So I'd be very interested to see what the reason is that Minato Aqua is leaving Hololive. I doubt they're going to give us their reason, but yeah. Oh, they are actually going to give the reason? Okay. I'm very interested to hear about the reason, so. Of course, he fumbled it. But anyways, we're kind of already moving on already specifically, so. I wanted to take a look at this.
So today we're taking a look over at Cover Corp because they have made a dreaded announcement.
It's on another video though? Okay, we'll take a look at it.
They said, thank you for your continued support of Hololive production. We regret to inform you that on August 28th, 2024, Minato Aqua will graduate from the VTuber group Hololive. To all fans and related parties, we sincerely apologize for this sudden announcement. We appreciate the warm support you have given Aqua until now, and we are truly grateful from the bottom of our hearts. Minato Aqua has been one of the members pivotal in contributing to the growth of Hololive production from its early days, serving as part of Hololive's second generation for approximately 6 years.
Damn, she's been in there for 6 years? God, Lord, that's a long time, to be honest.
We are sincerely grateful for her contributions, and in light of that, have accepted her request for graduation. We are planning a graduation livestream on August 28th, the day of her graduation, and also the following. Minato Aqua will have a graduation concert, merchandise sales, special program on the Hololive official channel, and special feature on talent channels. They said to please wait for further announcements regarding the schedule for each of the above. In addition, for more information on merchandise related to Minato Aqua, other than merchandise mentioned above, please refer to the Hololive production official shop for separate announcements. Now for closure of various services, they said fan letters will be accepted until Friday, September 6th. Details about membership and membership-only content will be provided separately. We will continue to support her fully until her graduation. We would like to ask for your full, unwavering support in the remaining time until the day of her graduation. We've also had Hololive TV and Hololive English, respectively, tweeting out the announcement, saying that Minato Aqua of Hololive second generation will be graduating on August 28th. They thank fans again and then inform everyone that there will be a live concert scheduled for August 28th. And then again state that they will be providing full support until the time of graduation. Now, before the announcement actually officially came out from Cover, Minato Aqua did hold a live stream talking about this situation. And in this live stream, she says that the reason is because of creative differences between her and Hololive, and the direction that Hololive is taking the company in. She does state that she has no ill will towards anyone in the company, no one in staff, and none of the talents. Now, if you want to listen to the full stream, I will link it down below. It's only 10 minutes. In response to this, we've had some people speculating the reason behind Minato Aqua's graduation. A lot of people are worried about the creative differences that they had. Watamage saying this better not be about Cover higher-ups trying to push back into the Chinese market. If it is, congrats, you've killed all goodwill this company has strived to achieve. This being about things we talked about in the past of Hololive streaming on Bilibili and trying to branch into the Chinese market. Ever since Hololive has done that, tons and tons of people have been extremely worried about it and said that it's only going to backfire against Hololive. Even more people than just Watamage are speculating that this is the reason why Minato Aqua is graduating. Now, in response to Watamage and others, people are saying don't spread misinformation. They still regularly hold events in Taiwan. If it was about Cover trying to push back into China, then it would likely be Hato and as a result, Fubuki leaving. Graduations are sad, but there's not always some greedy, malicious motive for them. Another person said that Aqua has the most Chinese viewers compared to other Hololive members. If Cover wanted to push into Chinese market, she is the best option. We don't know the reason behind this graduation. Another person said, quote, that is the stupidest and most random line of text I've seen today. What does Aqua have to do with the Chinese? Hachama and Coco were the one who said Taiwan back in the day. The f are you on about? And again, there are more people speculating whether or not that is the reason that Aqua is graduating. There are also others saying not seeing a way forward with the talent that's been active for 6 years is insane to me that you guys let that happen. So stupid. Another person said, very sad to hear of Aqua's departure. However, she has given multiple amazing years to Hololive, and I'm sure her fan base will never forget it. Others saying, I understand people move on from any reason, but it's always sad to see it happening. 4 to 5 years is quite a long time to be doing this, though. Only good wishes for the future. Someone else said it's always really
well. She's been doing it for 6 years, but okay. Not gonna correct him, but I'm just saying it's been 6 years. Okay, all right. I'm just saying.
Sad to say goodbye. I don't know her well, but she's always been there and is very important to Talon's very important to me. There have been very few proper retirements from Hololive, so I'm happy, but also makes me wonder what would have made someone leave at this point. We've had Krista Holosum tweeting out a thread from 4chan that goes over a lot of Aqua's accomplishments, saying that she's been a Hololive member for 6 years, has had many originals and albums, 3D debut in many new outfits, 2 Hololive Idol outfits and 2 Solo Live outfits, attended all 5 Hololive Fest concerts and some side concerts, 2 solo concerts, Red Bull Ambassador, Azure Lane collab,
Red Bull Ambassador? Azure Lane collab? What the fuck? SAO cameo?
collab, SAO cameo, has had her own visual novel, voice/sang in an anime, and arguably one of the least controversial members aside from the Apex fiasco. And over the course of the years, Aqua has definitely done more than that. She has done so much for making Hololive what it is today. Now, Aqua did tweet out about this, saying that Minato Aqua will be graduating from Hololive. The graduation broadcast will be on August 28th. I'll run at full speed until the end, so please support me. Let's make this the best summer ever. This receiving responses from other Hololive members like Mios, saying Aqua can shine brightest no matter where you are. Hololive will be lonely without Aqua, but we support what Aqua wants to do. Thank you for making so many memories together. Takanashi Kiara said there is no replacement for Aqua. She is a very important member of the group. So I know there will be a big hole in the group. I know there will be a big hole in your life, but please think of it as a dust of what you have done so far. Please go forward to the future with a positive attitude. We didn't have much contact with her, but we will never forget her for making our whole life so much fun. Thank you for the rest of your time. Sora tweeted out, let's have the best summer ever. Fullmoko tweeted out, I love Aqua Senpai's songs, and when I was incarcerated, I listened to them all the time and they soothed me. I'll do my best to become a cute and soothing Hololive member like Aqua Senpai. Let's have lots of fun in the remaining time. We love you, Aqua Senpai. Bow bow. Noelle said Aqua is a really hard worker and stoic. I've respected her since even before I joined Hololive. This announcement is very sad, but I'm rooting for Aqua as she continues to run at full speed until graduation, because even after graduation, we'll always be friends. I'll make dry curry anytime. I love it. Bijou said, thank you for everything, Aqua Senpai. Please continue to smile brightly. I wish for your happiness in everything that you do. We've had Marine tweeting out, if it weren't for Aqua, I wouldn't have thought about joining Hololive. She's always been a senior I looked up to. When we talked behind the scenes, she gave me a lot of advice, and without it, the captain would have never thought about aiming higher. Aqua Marine is forever parent and child, and shared this beautiful, beautiful art of Aqua. And we'll read a few more tweets of what some fans are saying. This person said, Aqua is my very first Oshi, and to this day is one of my favorite VTubers. But even more than that, she was the reason I got into VTubers. Without her, I would definitely not be here today. You will never be forgotten, you legend. Thank you for everything, Aqua. Platinum Tempest said, Aqua was the one who brought me into the Hololive and VTuber rabbit hole. I'm really gonna miss seeing her around, but you know, I'll always be grateful for everything. The sadness may be bitter, but I refuse to let it overtake all of the happy memories. Oh 07 Aqua, shine on. Crispy said, this day always has to come for every VTuber, but man, it hits hard when it's one of your favorites from this long ago. I started watching her back before Gen 3 debuted a long time ago. I'll miss that adorable onion. Midori said, this really didn't need to be the first tweet I saw today. The quote-unquote differences in opinions she mentioned has me worried. This year has been rough. I didn't watch her, but seeing an OG leave will never not be sad. There are many, many more people speculating about this situation, talking about it, and sharing their feelings.
Yeah, of course, there's gonna be a lot of people speculating specifically about this, of like what's the actual dirty secret behind, you know, closed doors, why she actually decided to graduate or so, you know. I don't know, man. To be honest, I was never really expecting Minato Aqua. Damn, Generation 2 though. God damn, Gen 2. Holy shit, that sure is a while back or so. 6 years. She's been doing this for 6 years. Wow, that's interesting. So from Dark Hits, what's the actual reason of her actual graduation or so?
About it. The people speculating again are talking about whether or not Hololive trying to branch into China is the reason that she's graduating, and for that, I don't necessarily think that would be the reason. Of course, she does have creative differences, as she mentioned, as the reason why she's leaving, but I don't think that would be one of them. I could be wrong though, and it could be, but personally, I don't think so.
Let's take a look at this real quick. Let's see. Oh, interesting. Oh, Botan. I love Botan. Botan is like one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite Oshis. Botan and Suisei explains why Minato Aqua graduated and plus future of Aqua. Is this her new outfit? I haven't really kept up watching Botan or stuff, but she looks really cute. I like it. I like the pigtails. While Botan streamed, Aqua announced her departure from Hololive. Other Holo members have since made statements, but Botan and Luna were the only ones still live during it. I used to know the lyrics for that song actually. I don't remember it anymore.
ということで、ちょっとあれ見よう。アクターの配信見ようっていうか、ちょっと確認してみよう。あまりね、多くっていうのもないな。私が何かを言えるわけではないんですけれども。まあでもなんか、あれっすよね。卒業ってことは、まあ卒業した人は一応次があるからさ。次っていうかほら、卒業した先があるからさ。その先がいいものになるといいなという思いはあるよね。まあ生きてたらどこかで会うよ。っていう気持ちでいた方がいいんじゃないかな。まあ正直な感想を言ってしまうと、物事は始まりがあれば必ず終わりっていうのはありますので、ただその必ず来る終わりに対してなんかこうね、悔いのない終わり方ができるんだったら一番いいのかなっていうのは思ったりはします。で、明日ワンチャン死ぬ可能性あるって言ったらあるじゃないですか。多分それみんなも一緒で。そう。
God damn it, Botan. I didn't get the exact reason, but at least it explained. Okay, okay. I'm curious. I'm looking up for the part. That's what I'm doing right now.
だからあれやぞ、お前らもね、
You want to.
まあ頑張って毎日過ごそう。変な締め方でごめんな。シシロンもホロライブという日常を楽しんでいこうと思いますんで。
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be so sad. I'm gonna be so sad when Botan announces graduation. Man, dude. God damn.
みんなで楽しみましょう。はい。
Many other Hollow members have reflected on their time with Aqua and expressed their desire to spend more time together. Please watch if you have time.
まあ、みなとアクアさんがです。
It was announced that Minato Aqua was a graduate. However, Suisei puts it in the best words directly, talking about the context and the reason in her Twitter space.
ね、卒業されるということを発表されました。アクタンから辞めようと思ってるみたいなお
She was
話
thinking of
も
leaving.
聞いてはいったので、本人から辞めようと思うっていう話は聞いてたし、まあ運営さんからも正
And heard
式
from
に
management that she will officially
この
quit on
日
this
に辞め
day.
るよみたいなお知らせなんで、まあ皆
Having
さ
heard
ん
this
より
sooner
か
than
は
most
そ
others.
の結構お時間をいただけたので、私の中では気持ちの整理は
I
割
sorted out
と
my
ついてる
feelings
という
and
か、まあ、送り
I wish to send
出
her
そ
off
うっていう気持
well.
ち、まあ本当に難しい
This might
話
be a
なの
very
かもし
difficult
れないんだ
topic,
けど、まあ誰かのせいにしてほ
but I
しく
would
ないと
rather
いうか、
we
誰
not
が
blame
悪いみ
someone.
たいな
Say
感
that
じで
someone
当た
is
り
at
散らか
fault.
したくなる気持ち
Though I completely understand wanting to take one's anger out at
もすごい
someone.
わかるんだけど、辛いなって、
I know it
悲
must
し
be
いな
tough.
っ
I
て、
know
寂
it
しいなっ
must be
て、
sad. I know it must be lonely.
マクターも
And of
そ
course,
の
Aqua said herself
会社との方向性の違いっ
that she and the company had different future pathways.
て言ってたんだけど、まあそこに関して
Though I
私か
don't
ら
have
詳
much
し
to
く
say
話
about
をす
that in
るところは
detail,
ないし、そのアクタンの
but
抱
I
えてる
listened to
悩み
Aqua's
みたいな
discuss
話
her
を聞いた時も、
problems.
じゃあそれの解決
We
に向
talked with her about ways to solve
けて
them.
どうしようかみたいな、いろいろ
We
あ
met a lot,
だけど、
but
なんかただその
I also felt that she
やめないで
just
ってい
saying,
う
"Don't quit"
ことってやっぱ私自身はすごい無責任だと
was
思っ
just
て、
irresponsible.
アクタンの悩みと
Because when I reflected on if Aqua's problem and the other stuff would be resolved,
かもろもろとかって解決されるのってなったら解決されないから、改めてアクタンと
and after
たくさん
continuously
話をした
talking
上
with
で
Aqua,
卒業
I was
に納
satisfied with
得
the
したという
resolved
か、私も
graduation. And
決
I
し
should
て
say,
ネガティブなことじゃない
I do
よ
not
なっ
feel it is
っていう
completely negative. Is a
気持ち
completely
に
negative
今は
thing.
なってます。悲しんでいただいて
It
い
is fine. It
い。
is fine to be
私自身
sad.
は
But I
卒
do
業
not
って
think
別
a
に
graduation is
後ろ向きなことじゃ
retrogressive,
ないし
negative.
な、次への一歩
I
とい
think it
う
is a
か、
point on the next step.
まあ
Of
接する
course,
機会が減
the
ると
amount of
か
time we
そういう
can
物
do
理的な
stuff
話はある
together
けど、
decreases.
なんか 私たちの
but
間に
between
別
all
に
of
何
us,
かがあった
nothing
わ
has
けでも
happened.
喧嘩したわけでも
We
何でも
haven't
ないんだ
fought
か
or
ら
anything.
ご飯行ったり
I
と
want to keep
か
going
遊
out
んだ
for
りと
meals,
か
playing
普通に
together, and so
したい
on.
なぁと。人間関係
I don't think
とか
I
は
don't think our
別に
human
変わんないと
relationships
思う
will
けどな。
change.
表で見れないのは寂しい
I
け
am
ど
sad that
裏
I
でもア
cannot
クさ
see
んと
Aqua
仲良く
anymore,
遊ぶなら
but I'm happy
本望
that
です
you are
ありがとう
getting a.
アクさんと会って
I will meet Aqua and call her
っていうのね
Kotan.
やるんですけど、なんかしゃあないよねって言いたくないんだけど、しゃあ
I hate saying it is what it is, but it really is what it it really is what it is.
ないよね方向性の違いですって言われたらしゃあないよね。
It can't be helped. I heard basically Pecora hinted months ago. Just no one gets it. Really?
会社が
Compared to
自分が
when
入っ
Aqua
た
had
時期
joined.
よりももう想像つかな
Our
いくら
company
い
has
大きな
become an
組織になっ
incredibly huge
て
organization.
いいことで、
And that's a good thing.
今会社が
Because
大
of
きくな
how
った
big
か
our
ら
company is.
幕張メッセで毎
Every year we
年
conduct HoloFest
フェ
and
スができてるんだろうし、会社が大きくなったから
and because
私
of
自
how
身
big the
も
company
なん
is.
かテレビに出させてもらうことができた
Been
り
able to
と
appear on
か、
TV and
工
such.
夫した
I have
PR を打っ
received
てもらえた
assistance
り
in
と
our
か
PR.
できるようになったこ
And
と
there's
ってい
so
うの
much
は
that
本
we
当に
can
たく
do
さんあっ
because our
て、
company is
大
now
きく
big.
なったから
But
こ
of course,
そ
due to our
ルー
scale,
ルってい
more and
う
more
もの
rules have
が
been
めちゃ
developed.
くちゃ整備されて、ルール外のことが
And
す
things
ごいや
outside
り
said
づらく
rules
な
are
ったり
extremely
と
hard to
か、
do.
新しいことに挑
So if
戦
you
したい
want to do
ってなっ
something
た
new,
とどんなリスクが
they
ある
have
の
to
か、
investigate.
どう
What's the
や
risk
るの
in
が
this?
効
How
率
do
が
we
いいのかみ
accomplish
たい
this
なリサー
efficiently?
チをするのに
Such
時間が
research
かかっ
takes
たり、
time.
新しいことだからま
Plus,
たルー
since
ルを
it's
整備し
new,
ないとい
new
けないっ
rules
て
need
な
to
って
be
時間
made
がかかっ
too,
たりとか、
and things take time.
小さかった頃と比べ
Compared to our
て簡
time when
単
we
に
were still
転べな
small,
くなっ
we
ちゃ
will
ったが
not
ゆえ
we will not
に
topple easily.
すごいガチガチになっ
But we
ちゃ
have
っ
also become
て
serious.
っていうところももちろん本当
Lots
に
of things
たく
like
さんあ
that.
る。私も
In the
これ
past,
や
if
りた
I
いんだよ
went,
ね
I want
み
to
たい
try
な
doing
軽い
this
気持ち
just
で
randomly on a
昔は言っ
whim.
てたのが、あ、いいっすね。
They go,
じゃあ
sounds good. Let's
次
try
実
it
装して
next
もらいま
time
しょう
and
みたい
stuff.
な感じになってたのが、も
So
う
if
今
I
だ
were to
とい
do
やもう
so
ルール
now,
上
there
こ
go
れダ
against
メ
the
なんで
rules
すよ
we
ね
can't.
とか、持ち帰って検討しないといけ
Or
ま
we
せん
have to
みたい
think
な
about
こ
it
とが
about this
増え
first.
たっ
Such
ちゃ増
things
えた。
have greatly
でも
increased.
ちろんそれっ
But of
て
course, such
転
things
ば
are
ない
so
た
we
め
do
の
not completely
リ
crash
スク
and
管理
burn
とい
or
う
risk
か、
management.
納得は
So
し
while I
つつ
do
も、
understand,
まあ、
well,
遅せみたいな。
vote so slow and stuff.
遅せない。いや、本当にそれ
I
が
think
難
this
し
is
い。マジ
such
で。
a difficult
本当に
thing.
難しい。私はマジで最近日々考えてる。
I think about
会
it
社が成り立た
daily.
ないとタ
If the
レントも
company
成り立た
doesn't,
ない。
oh Jesus Christ, I went so fast off that one.
私はマジで最近日々考えてる。会社が成り立
If the company doesn't get itself
たない
together,
とタレントも成り立たない。
the talents cannot get themselves together.
でもタレントが成り
If
立
the talents don't get themselves together,
たないと会社も成り立たな
the
い。
company cannot get
とはい
themselves
えタ
together.
レン
I will say
ト絶対だ
the
ぜ。
talents
みたいな
are
のが
absolute.
健全かっつったら健全じゃないような気
It's
もす
something
る
I
し。
feel isn't
だから
healthy
会社があ
either.
る程
The
度
company has
手
to
綱
pull
を
the
握
reins
るべきなの
to
か。
some
まあ
extent.
何が最善なのか。
Though what is the
どうやってい
best?
くべきなのか。
How
まだ
should we
本当に
form now to
模
go
索
on
中。
doing stuff?
模
We are
索
still
中だよね、み
searching
ん
for
な。
that.
どうしていきたい
However,
か
I'm。always thinking
どうあ
about
るべ
what
き
I
なの
want
か
to
っていう
do,
のを
how I
常に
want
考
to
え
be.
て、常にこうなっていってほしいって意
And
見
I'm
を
always
出
sharing
し
my
まくって
opinions
る
of
し、
how I want us to
それ
become.
に寄り添ってくれ
And I
る
feel
会社
like
だ
this
と
is
も
the
思って
company we
る
can get
し、
close to.
寄り添わなかっ
And
た
if
場
it
合
wasn't, I'd
は
get
ブ
pissed
チギ
off
レて暴れ
and
散らか
cause
す
a
ん
fit.
でそこら辺は安心してほしいん
So
だ
I
け
want you to,
ど、
so I want you all not to
まあ
be worried
最
about
善
that.
と
I
思
am
う
already taking
選
pathways
択を
that
常
I
に
think this is the
取っ
best
て
for us.
変化して
Making changes and
行きた
moving
い
on
よねっていうふうに思ってま
is
す。
how I
う
feel.
ん。まあてなわけで
With that, please read the description. Please listen to the original if possible. Suisei made more comments, but was told this might be towing the line, so she asked people not to clip or talk about it. Creative differences. Interesting. interesting. Very interesting, to be honest, to be hearing that. I would like to ask, has anyone read the description? The description in Hololive, something akin to the lines. This game is monetized with direct permission from XX. This exists on a single stream you watch. Every Hollow member who plays a game, they have to get permission from the right holders directly. Obviously, if management's doing so, then they have an extremely good reason to. Japanese copyright laws is insane, and Hololive almost imploded due to it. This is just one example. Imagine hosting a tournament. Imagine everything else that goes behind the scenes. Just think about these things now. They are now a huge company. Even small things like games they play must be managed down to the bone, though. Yes, this is a legitimate reason to do so. This is what Suisei means. Hololive is a gigantic company and is able to accomplish so much, but their rules exist and are enforced stronger than ever as they have dealt with what happens when they forget to enforce rules. Mia almost got banned for one. Who knows what else? This is what Suisei speaks about. Hololive may simply not be the place for Minato Aqua. I have seen countless comments speculating about the corporate greed. Maybe they are in public now. Maybe it's because the Chinese, but it's more likely simply some people prefer the indie life. No doubt lots of factors play in these things, and Aqua has thought it over for ages. As Suisei said, it really just it is what it is. One last thing I would like to add: I have also found rarely viewed recruit videos of Motaki Tanigo talk about the future of Hololive. I'm asking for permission and would like to translate the video for my channel. I think it's important to understand the ideas cover has for its future and why things are the way they are. Nobody is in the wrong, but you can see how certain strokes do not fit certain folks. Once I receive permission, I will clip that ASAP. Either way, I hope you can understand that this is not evil cover or vice versa. Such simplistic views do not capture the 1,000 employees working behind the scenes in the tandem with talents to provide the best they can for everyone. This is Hololive's third major voluntary graduation. The others have been contract breaks, terminations, while Coco, Sana, and now Aqua have been chosen to step away voluntarily. I think Hololive still has a bright future as long as they learn from these instances. Interesting. Damn, man, that is probably the most craziest thing I've in my time, like viewing and seeing the whole, you know, just a VTuber all around herself for such a long time since you know, since the origins of since VTubing or so. Never would have expected to see this girl graduate, to be honest. I thought she would be here for the long haul, at least. I didn't think she was gonna be there forever, but you know, I don't know. It's crazy. It's actually pretty crazy in my personal opinion. Well, if it's because of creative differences or so, then well, there's not really much we can actually, you know, talk about specifically. So damn, dude. Damn, that probably hurt a lot of people to hear that, to be honest. I don't think people were ready to hear that. What a rough year has been happening, huh? This year definitely has been been a pretty rough one. I'm not gonna lie. From all the weird PDF stuff, you know, and then now we got this here, you know, and then learning about somebody or so. But yeah, no, nonetheless though, kind of little bit crazy to be seeing this. Well, I hopefully her endeavors, you know, it's never usually goodbye. It's always like, hey man, it's always like see you later, you know. It's always that kind of thing, you know. I usually never call it goodbyes or so. It's mostly like, it's kind of like I'll see you around, you know. So kind of crazy in my personal opinion, I do have to say. Very, very, very crazy. But yeah, no, nonetheless though, that was very interesting to take a listen or so, specifically learning about this overall. So it's a very sad moment, to be honest. It's gonna be a very sad moment when she graduates too. A lot of people are gonna be very, very, very saddened or so. There's probably I already saw SS1 already making art already made art for Aqua specifically, so it is a huge loss, especially her being in the second generation of Hololive. That's one of the pioneers, to be honest. Usually the pioneers are usually the foundation or so for Hololive, so to hear that one of the pillars are going down or so is it's kind of crazy, to be honest. But they'll be fine. But you know, hey man, at least they don't get a lot of graduations compared to Niji Sanji. You know, Niji Sanji gets like the most graduations or so. But yeah. Anyways, damn dude, I never would have expected it, to be honest. Minato Aqua. Actually, you know, actually graduating. Aquatan. Crazy. I'll be honest with you. Pretty crazy. Rest in peace for Miss Minato Aqua. Well, technically we still have like a month or so until she graduates, so. But yeah, nonetheless, yeah, that's the end of the video. Very sad, you know. Very sad indeed. I have two speculations. Take it as a grain of salt. One, Hololive is basically give up the China market, which hurts her grow. Number two, this is more of side toward. Aqua seems more interested on just gaming and making some music covers, but Hololive is moving towards the Disney style. It's very interesting, to be honest. It's very interesting how everything is kind of like they're kind of like everything's kind of like almost like all the puzzle pieces are kind of like fitting into, you know, into the thing itself specifically, right? But who knows? Like I said, everything's all speculation, but who knows? Maybe she's just you know, the creative differences or so. Maybe because like she doesn't want to do these kinds of things, right? But then they're kind of like pushing it towards her or so, right? Because you know, she's like, I guess you can say one of the founding fathers, right? From for Hololive, and then she's not really liking it towards it, right? And then that means, you know, she'd rather decide to graduate or so and do her own thing, you know, and then yeah. So that could probably be it too as well. So, but yeah, at the end of the day, you know, hey man, it's her decision at the end of the day if she wants to stay or not stay. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So, and I can't really say much about it because, you know, I've never watched too much of Aqua Minato or so, or just, you know, I never watched much of her content or so. So I can't really like, you know, I can't really put my own two opinion on it specifically because, you know, Bolton is one of my Oshis, and a few others or so specifically from the Hololive. So, but yeah. Anyways, that's the end of the video. Pretty sad day, to be honest. I'm more worried about more talent choosing to graduate, since the Hololive they're joining compared to now is day and night difference. You think so? We'll see what happens, to be honest. Yeah, I can understand like the more rules that they add or so. It can be a little bit stressful, to be honest. That's only the one thing why I'm just not a huge fan of joining agencies, is because the whole, you know, I was just like, oh, in order for me to play this game, I have to get approved or so every single time, you know. So it's a kind of like I'm kind of like a little bit like, you know, I just want to play. I just want to play games, man. I just want to play games, you know, do some covers, you know, and then, you know, all that other stuff. So, but yeah, I don't know. Kind of a sad day, actually. I was not really expecting for Aqua for her to graduate or so. I think it happened. I think it was announced yesterday specifically, but I was off yesterday because of doctor's appointments. I mean, yeah, got doctor's appointment, but today I had to go to doctor's appointment today. But yeah, anyways, sad day. Pretty sad day, to be honest.